Did you know that Jack Black wasn't initially sold on the idea of a kung fu fighting panda? I mean, can you blame him? It's hard to imagine that there was ever a time when a martial arts master panda seemed outlandish, but I guess there was also a time when Bowser belting peaches at the top of his lungs for 2 minutes straight seemed impossible, yet
peaches, 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 peaches. Oh no!
Where were we? Now, don't get me wrong, the original Kung Fu Panda trilogy is undeniably goated. It's a masterpiece in animation with a compelling narrative and a deep moral undertone. Yet, one of the latest announcements that has people raising eyebrows is how Kung Fu Panda 4 might actually be Hollywood's next victim. Now, as many of us know, Hollywood is in a current era where nonsensical sequels and unnecessary remakes seem to be being churned out more than the butter in that one Hannah Montana episode.
Hey, butter, church!
I mean, in 2023 alone, we had Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Those days have come and gone.
We had the Haunted Mansion movie, which was a freaking Halloween movie released in July.
But there's always room for one more.
Like, are they even trying? And please don't even get me started on the current state of the MCU.
Annihilator!
I don't like that name.
Why are they doing this to us? What did we do to deserve this? But this brings us back to our main focus, Kung Fu Panda 4. One concern that has been raised is the recent casting of Awkwafina as Jen. I mean, Awkwafina is a talented actress, no doubt. I mean, way better than I would ever be. But what is it, Johnson? Oh my god. Breaking news, folks. This just in. Fans are none too pleased with Awkwafina's lack of an apology following her use of a quote-unquote accent that caused controversy in February of 2022.
The queen, live your dream, but don't sleep. Don't sleep, because she might disappear. Saw that? It's lit, right?
Oh, that's not good.
We reached out to Awkwafina herself to make a further comment, and this is what she had to say.
You know, I'm open to the conversation. I think it, you know, it really is something that I think is a little bit multifaceted and layered. And so, yeah.
Now look, all the drama aside, there are fans on YouTube who absolutely despise Awkwafina. I mean, one quick YouTube search and you'll find entire videos and comment sections just about it. Do I personally think that her inclusion is going to absolutely ruin Kung Fu Panda 4? Not really. What I'm more so worried about is that the villain in the trailer is shown to be a shapeshifter, someone who's going to turn into all of Poe's past adversaries. This could be seen as a clever nod to the original films. Or, from a less optimistic viewpoint, it could be a sign of potential unoriginality. I mean, it's a valid concern. Are we headed for a rehash of old conflicts, or will this new villain somehow bring a fresh dynamic to the series? Speaking of fresh, look, it's not all doom and gloom. I mean, at least for me, there are definitely reasons to be excited about Kung Fu Panda 4, where the original trilogy gave us a heartwarming tale of Poe's journey from an unlikely hero to the revered dragon warrior and eventually master. It seems that the narrative is taking a turn. It's no longer about the climb, but the view from the top. This shift in perspective is not just fresh, but it aligns with the core ethos of Kung Fu Panda. The journey of growth and learning doesn't stop once you've reached the pinnacle. Now let's discuss the elephant in the room, the humor. You see, this trailer had me laughing my ass off, especially that part in the beginning where Poe goes,
Inner peace.
Keep your surf off my turf!
Dinner, please. Dinner with peas in a sesame soy glaze.
Hopefully this is a good sign for the laughter that lies ahead.
Now that's funny.
Honestly, if you think about it, Kung Fu Panda has always managed to blend action, philosophy, and comedy seamlessly. And given the fourth trailer, it seems like this installment is going to be no different. Now, let's not all be silly little gooses and overlook the animation now. DreamWorks has always been known for their visually stunning and innovative animation, and Kung Fu Panda 4 seems to be pushing the envelope even further. I mean, if Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is any sign of what's to come, I think we're in good hands. And even the villain's shape-shifting abilities, a concern for some, could be a blessing in disguise. Literally. It could represent something even greater, like the ever-changing challenges that we face in life. Or perhaps it represents that for Po to become a full-on master, he has to conquer all of his past tribulations without a shadow of a doubt. So, as we anticipate the release of Kung Fu Panda 4, let's not forget about the potential positives. With films as inspiration like Spider-Verse and Mutant Mayhem, DreamWorks might just be poised to take their franchise into places that it's never gone before. So let's talk about the In the midst of Hollywood's sequelitis, we're experiencing an animation renaissance, a time when animated films aren't just about colorful visuals and slapstick humor, but about breaking boundaries and exploring new horizons. It's not just about being different for the sake of it. No, these films are different because they dare to take risks, to push the envelope, and to challenge what we think we know about animation. Kung Fu Panda 4 is stepping into a world where boundaries are being shattered and where the bar is being raised higher and higher with every single film released. It's a world where its competition is challenged to embrace its uniqueness and to weave a tale that is as compelling as it is visually stunning. As we've seen with films like Spider-Verse and Mutant Mayhem, it's not about just making a sequel for the sake of it. These films have proven that sequels can be groundbreaking. They can be innovative, and they can even surpass their predecessors. So at least to me, I don't see why there's any reason that Kung Fu Panda 4 can't do the same. The Kung Fu Panda series has never been about the fighting or the action scenes. It's about growth, about learning, about overcoming obstacles, and becoming better. Because at the end of the day, just like real life, it's about the journey.